Hey guys, welcome back to God's Little Acre. Today we are braiding garlic. Now, our garlic this year is a crop that Leah actually has let go in the ground, and they just reproduce. Now, so that makes ours a little bit smaller than if you had planted them, but that's okay. But we have done this braid. You can see the back. It's great. It's a good braid. That's really awesome. But we saved our best and biggest ones for last to show you guys how to braid your garlic. Now, our garlic went a little bit too dry, so it's almost like braiding sticks, so you have to be a little bit rough with it. You want to let these dry after you have harvested them to the point where they're still a little green but also dry. So it's a fine line. You want them to be a little bit pliable so that you can work with them. So I've started off with a bundle. You can use a twisty tie, and I've used a piece of twine here to tie the first 3 together. Once you get the hang of it, it's really, really simple. But if you start off with the difficult ones that are hard like ours, you have a little bit of a steep learning curve. Okay, so if you already know how to braid, you're in for the win here. And I'm just trying to make this a little bit more movable. I'm breaking bones here. Okay, so you want to start with your 3 biggest ones that you have in your bundle that you're going to do. Then you're going to add one to like an empty spot, and you want to line it up with a center stalk, okay? Then you're going to take whatever stalk is on the bottom and you're going to fold it over. Now, because like I said, I have to kind of really manhandle these, it's going to look a little bit funny. And you can get rid of your paper as you go if it's kind of in your way. So like I said, this is a lot easier with the, let me find that. I want to find this. There it is. With the, no, it's not really moving. More pliable, still damp stalks. It'll start to take shape in a second. Once you just got to get it started. Now, other people on YouTube are going to have done this a lot better than us. We're doing this for our people on our channel. You want to shove it in whatever hole you see, and you want to line it up with whatever is in the center, which is going to be, see how I made 2 different sides here? So now that's the center, okay? Keep yourself separated like so. So then we're going to add another one.
You didn't braid it, did you?
I did braid it.
Okay.
You missed it. All right, maybe I didn't, Leah. Let's see. No, you're right, I didn't. I got to pull whatever, here, there we go. Leah was right. Okay. Let's see. Get these down in here tight. And it's okay if they break off, because it's kind of nice to have less as you move on. So we're going to find another hole. That looks like a good hole. Let's see.
Gotta go from the left now.
Right, I know. All right, now, be rough with it so it can stay tight. Now this stalk by itself is now our center, and these 3 are on the right. So we're going to add another one. I want to fill in this hole up here, so I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. Stick that in there. And then you're going to pull whatever's on the bottom all the way over and get real rough with it. Squish it down. Squish, squish. You don't have to be really rough, because then you might end up skinning your garlic a little bit early. Okay, so here's my center. Here's my right. Whoa. I want you to stay there, mister. I'm going to try and do that spot again, too. I'm going to bend this little head here. Okay. Now, coming over, trying to keep it as tight as possible. Okay. Now, this is my center. I got this one on the side here. So this looks like a good spot right here in the center. Just pull this guy over. Now this is on my left. This is my center. This is my right. You just got to keep reminding yourself of that as you go along. And then just keep finding an empty hole. Kind of bend that head. Get it in there. I'm going to go ahead and bend these while I'm here so they're ready for the next one. Bend that. Over. Like I said, it's okay if that broken one sticks out there. It's not going to be in your way. Really try and get these bent. Keep that in there. Now, like I said, The women on the video, the other videos you'll find online, it might be a little bit easier to tell what's going on just because they're not braiding sticks. We're literally braiding sticks here. So, keep that guy there. I'm going to pull this up and over. Now this is my center again. Now they said to do like 12. I'm just going to go until I can't go anymore. That's what I've been doing. I'm going to try and get all these last bulbs in here. See how I'm just kind of pushing that down to hold it? It really takes some muscle when these are this dry. I really should title this video, How to Braid Garlic When It's Dry. That'll make us different and stand out from the others. They'll probably come on and say, well, just don't let it get this dry. Well, sometimes you're working and you don't realize it's gotten away from you, and it's homestead life, you know? We hung ours out in the pig pen. I don't know if you guys saw that video. It dried really nicely out there, as you can see, too nicely. But it smells delicious, and Leah was sitting here and she was like, I really want to just go inside and make something garlicky. What do you want? I'm like, well, it's a hot summer day. I'm not sure that garlic stands out, but garlic popsicles, I don't know.
Garlic popsicle.
That was a joke. Let's see if we can fill in that over there. We're almost there. Oh, we got 5 left, I think. Yeah, we can fit those on here. I'm going to tie this with a piece of twine at the end. See, I'm going to bend that to get it kind of pliable for me.
Well, it's not so dry that you can't at least, you know, say hi.
Come on, we're almost there. See, we're getting to about, like if these were giant heads, you really wouldn't be braiding anymore because you'd be full up. But because these are smaller, like I said, I'm going to try to make it, we're going to try to make this to the end. Might get a little bit wonky near the end, but that's all right. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. So I don't know how many bulbs we've pulled, but we've got quite a bit. And then what we're going to do is just hang these on our porch, and we'll just use them as needed.
Or give them
away as presents. Patriot Gallery thinks they make good Christmas presents, but she's not wrong about that. You're going to buy something like this at a farmer's market. It'll cost you. And it's just the neat thing to say, here, I grew this garlic. Some people find that their garlic grows like a weed. They can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
So maybe you live in one of those climates and you really, and that's why you're watching, like, what do I do with all this garlic? Well, if you can make it look pretty, you can make it into a gift and you can sell it or give it away. Put this last one right here in the center here and just kind of fold that over. So what we're going to do, this is really just for looks that I'm doing this. I've got my twine all ready to go. There. I had another piece that probably blew off in my attempts to do all of this. But Patriot Gallery said if you tied this with like a pretty thing, then it would really pop. I had another one. We'll just cut another piece.
Hey! Come here, pudding.
Alright, so then I'm just going to tie the top of where I braided this just so it doesn't come unraveled.
Where are you going?
I don't think it will. But, so the idea is that it creates this, see, that should be a little bit tighter. Twist it. This long...
Okay, hold it up so we can see.
This long thing,
Okay.
I want you to see the back, and you can kind of see the braid there. But, like I said, with the big ones and them being more pliable,
Turn it back around.
it does better. But, in a pinch, this will work. And so I hope you guys have happy garlicking. We don't believe in vampires, but if we did, they wouldn't be coming around here.
Hold it up.